Welcome, welcome. It's another beautiful day, a beautiful night, wherever you're watching from. That will be discussing what we are facing in Nigeria, and which is cause of house shortage in Nigeria. This is one of the biggest. This is one of, let me say, don't let me use the word biggest. This is one of the problems we are facing in Nigeria currently, in terms of rent and apartment. And what are the causes? Why is Nigeria facing this hardship? What are the solutions? We all need to find solution to this, because we can't be one of the biggest in Africa or giants in Africa, and at the same time we are facing house issue. Now, if you are going to check the statistics of everything of what we are facing in Nigeria currently and why this is happening, one of them is rapid population growth. The statistic states that Nigeria is 220 million people. And can you imagine? And for these people, should I say our government did not have any plans for us? Should I say we as in Nigeria, we don't have plans for ourselves? Well, if you're just coming across my video for the first time, I am Ola Shebu Oluwashogo, this consultant for Abraham Property and Real Estate. Because on this channel, kindly subscribe, hit the notification bell, because we always drop our video every midweek, so you can learn and I can learn. Then we all find solution to what we are facing. Back to the video. And where are these locations where we face most of these problems? One of them is Lagos State. We all know that Lagos State is overpopulated because people are coming migrating from their own states to another state. For what? For works, for to change environment, for them to know what is going on, what is trending. And also we have Abuja as the capital. Abuja is also facing this problem. And thank God the Wike is doing a good job now. He's trying, and the Minister of Housing is trying his best to reduce it, because according to the statistics state that Nigeria is not just facing shortage of house maybe for 1 million people. No, it's about 15 million to 20 million shortage of houses that we are having in Nigeria. Kindly watch this video to see the statistic of house shortage in Nigeria.
To ensuring that we encourage investors like you, we encourage developers like you by always telling you to do the right thing. Let's get it right. Real estate is one of those key areas we are looking up to for the rapid development of our economy. Of course, you are aware of the shortage in the housing in Nigeria, probably between 15 and 20 million. And if you have to catch up with that, or we have to take care of that lacuna, it is really important to encourage people like you.
Welcome back. Let's proceed. We all need to do better. We need to put hands together to make sure we take Nigeria to a greater height. Number two is rural and urban migration. Yeah. And urban migration. Which leads me to this. People are migrating every day because everybody wants to live a comfort life. Because we cannot do without people migrating. People will migrate from Nigeria to other countries. The same problem we are facing, some part of the world, some countries in Asia, Australia, and Africa are facing it. But Nigeria alone is getting too much. It is much, because from, can you imagine, 15 million according to statistics to 20 million shortage. That's very bad. It's huge, and we all need to put hands together to make sure that we overcome this, because either you like it or not, people keep migrating to these three cities: Lagos, Abuja, and PH, which is River State, Port Harcourt. People will always migrate because this is the main three places. But people are migrating. You can see some from Ogun State migrate to Port Harcourt or Kano. That's how people are migrating. But we all need to work so that we can overcome all this. Another one there is number three. We also have high construction costs. That's one of the most main problem we are facing. High construction costs. What do I mean by this? What are the materials? Our materials for building are expensive. Like if you want to buy rod, if you want to buy cement, if you want to buy sand, name it. Even to pay the craftsmen, even to before you pay the architectural, before you pay the civil, before you pay electrical, all these things are expensive. And big materials won't be as big or expensive like that. Another one there is low access to housing finance. Nobody is financing, and even our mortgage system are weak. Why? Because the interest rate is killing. How do you want me or a salary earner to go and borrow loan and you are giving a 40%? It's too high. Even according to The statistic I was talking about, the EFCC boss complained about that the statistic is high. If all these things can be regulated, what the crime will reduce as well, because people will not steal because it's not expensive. You'll be able to build, and also people outside can build. That is, I said number four. Number four, low access to mortgage. The system is corrupt, so we all need to work on this. The mortgage in Nigeria is too high. We have number five, which is what is it called? Land ownership registration is expensive. Land ownership and land issue is rampant in Nigeria presently. If you want to register for CFO in Nigeria now, it's very expensive. Either in Abuja, in Ogun State, in Lagos State, in Oyo State, just name the state in Nigeria. It's expensive, and there's a lot of issue from family, from buyer, from real estate. How do you want a salary earner or those that are just managing or building themselves to overcome this problem? Well, I just want to list the problems out and how can we solve it together. I'll be sharing the details on how to solve it, because with this now, this land issue is even discouraging the investors to invest, because it's killing and it's affecting their business. It's affecting them. They can't build. How do you want someone who is even trying to eat to come and build house? Why the cost of material is expensive? To borrow mortgage is expensive. Even to get your own CFO, your survey is expensive. Can you imagine? And how can we overcome this? Is to find a way to discharge large scale housing investments. Because even if you want to partner with the private sectors to get your land or anything, you'll still be discouraged because of these land issues and land ownerships problem. You'll be discouraged. A lot of investors that want to invest, they are discouraged because of all this. Then how do we overcome this now? That's what we'll be stating next. Because you and I, we all need to work together to make Nigeria a better place. And how do we overcome this now? That's what we'll be stating. Now, we switch to solution. Solution to house shortage in Nigeria. Number one is affordable housing projects. Let's start by that. Affordable housing projects. If the private sectors and the government can work together to make this happen, if we have affordable housing projects like the low cost, and also we should reduce our luxury homes and build mass house estates. I mean, we should build, if we can reduce our luxury homes, our luxury houses that we are building, and just build low cost and also some mass housing estates, it's going to help us to achieve Nigeria not being short of housing again. Number two is cheap constructing material. Cheaper constructing method. So we should find a way to reduce our costs of how we build our houses just for housing, so that we can be able to achieve what we want. Number three is improve mortgage system. Mortgage system. What I mean by this is, if we can improve it by reducing our interest rates, it will help every other people to go to the bank and be able to get a loan to finance building projects. You can even build it and give to people. With that, if we have this, if we can reduce this and also this, even some schools in Lagos State in Nigeria does not even have hostel. Why? Are expensive. Because what? People are building luxury homes. Houses, you want to get a 2-bedroom apartment in Ikorodu, you'll be seeing 2 million. 2.5. Imagine we could do what of Lekki 500, 6 million, 10 million. You know, those are the reasons why this solution needs to work. We have to put this solution to work, because without that, it will reduce. If people can reduce their rates, investors will come in. People will be able to invest. Another thing, number four is public-private partnership. PPP. If these people can work together with the government, we should partner with the government, or the government should also partner with the private sector so that they can build houses. The estate companies should reduce their rates, and also they should invest more in housing than what luxury homes. If we can do better on this, like the government should partner with the private sector to provide infrastructures. What I mean by infrastructure: road, water, electricity, means of transportation from one state to another. All this will help us to reduce shortage of houses in Nigeria. Another one is better land policy. 5. Better land policy. If we can work on this, simplify CFO registration, simplify it. Also, let's learn how to use digital land recording. If you can register that, okay, this plot A is belongs to Mr. Abraham's property, plot B is belongs to Ola Oshebu. With that, we won't have any problem. Like I said, you're just coming across my video. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and what? Subscribe. You get now. So please, let's learn how to digitalize everything. Number 6 is urban planning and infrastructure. These people too need to do better. Why? What I mean is they should develop satellite town that people can easily go. Maybe with your token, you can see 2-bedroom apartment, 1-bedroom apartment, you and your family, and they should improve transportation means, like I said earlier. And last but not the least is let's encourage a diaspora investor because they believe Nigeria is not transparent enough. We all need to work together to make Nigeria a better place for us all. Because we don't have another home. Nigeria is ours, and we need to make it work. Let's kick against shortage of houses in Nigeria so that house rents will stop increasing, will stop skyrocketing. I went across my video for the first time. Kindly subscribe, hit the notification bell, turn on the notification so that you'll be able to see more of our video. I am Ola Oshebu Oluwasegun, lead consultant for Firward property and real estate. Don't forget that I wish you nothing but long life and property with good title, because your comfort is our priority. See you in my next video.